Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. That new year is rolling in. 2025. Can you believe it? Has almost been a year. And if there's one thing that new year promises almost always, it's change. Things change. They don't stay the same. And it's important to embrace change whenever possible to keep from being too set in your ways and not being able to adapt to new situations and the way that life goes. And I said to myself, there is no guarantee of what will come tomorrow. So if I could only make one more video for all of you, don't worry, I imagine there will be more videos. But if this is my last video that I get to release for this channel, if that is in fact how it comes to play, I want to do it my way. Blue, white control, the deck of my dreams, my beloved, always the deck that I will think of when I think of what defines me as a Magic player. The most toxic, evil, heel, disgusting, revolting, no win cons, mill you out, Jace the perfected mind. Blue, white control. And it got updates with foundations. We have the great pleasure of the reprints, Authority of the Councils, Maze Mind Tome, and Day of Judgment. Authority of the Councils shuts down those pesky little hasty creatures, stops them right in their tracks, and makes them wait until their next turn to do the attacking while gaining you life at the same time. Red mages hate that, so I love it. Maze Mind Tome is one of the coolest card advantage cards ever printed. It can get you scries and life if you're under pressure, but you can also take your time and read the book at a nice comfy pace and pick up a total of 4 extra cards if you have the time and mana to sink into it. It's the best book ever written. I recommend you go check it out. And then Day of Judgment, the classic. Look, Sunfall's all the rage, sweeping everything up, exiling everything, but Day of Judgment, my friends, one of the originals. Just blow them up and do it for a mana cheaper. Who needs an incubator token when you've got a classic like Day of Judgment? My friends, thank you for watching my videos. Maybe I'll be back, maybe I won't. The future is unset. But what we have is today, and today we play blue, white control. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. We are on the draw with a lot of the early cards you want to see across multiple matchups. So good mana, turn 1 authority if they're aggro. Yeah, we're doing this. Tome if they're control. They came out on a mulligan. That's usually an aggro deck. Control decks, we really avoid mulliganing, especially on the play. Yep. All the signs were there. It was red all along. Authority. Get the authority down. Shut them down, baby. Shut them all down. Uh-huh. Yep, that's a good card. Now I wish I had the smite, but there's just no winning against this deck on the draw. They always have it, 100%. Again. Go ahead, play more creatures, I dare you. We have to play around Monstrous Rage here. It's going to be really hard to do. If they have it, our smite is useless. What's the play? I could go after this mouse. Okay. Smite. Rage doesn't protect the mouse. Take away the double strike. The hero's not so bad. It's just too risky to get Monstrous Raged there. Okay, life, thank you. Play another one. Yes, get him out. And we're up to 15. Okay. We need an untapped land. You're not it. And giving them maps is not good, but here's a tome. Let's see how much damage we take. We're at 15, facing currently 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I see like 11 if they have a rage. 14 if they have 2. And of course, 2 rages means Day of Judgment doesn't help us, but they're just pumping up. Okay, okay. That is a tapped land. No, that's 2 straight tapped lands. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's so bad. Oh God, no, 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 not like this. Okay, upkeep. We put the stops down so we can scry here for an untapped land. Draw. But are we just dead? Are we just dead to these little stupid mice? Four life. Come on. Don't kill me. Oh, that comes in tapped. Yes. Yes. Just like this. Okay. Oh yeah, more. The counter spells are life gain when you get into a situation that you can answer the opponent's creatures. And let's just answer this now, by the way. I hate giving them maps too. I really do. Third land is a screaming nemesis sneaking to the battlefield. No, it is. Okay, but we'll get a chance to gain life first. Oh! I talked smack about Get Lost a minute ago. I was wrong. I was wrong. You can have all the maps in the world. We counter. Keep it going. I guess I'll hold. Like, this is fine, right? We gain 2 life. We'll find an answer. Yeah, they get to use all these map tokens. Lightning strike. I'm at 10. Do they keep that? What you want that? It's an interesting choice. Very interesting choice. What you gonna do with that? Bin. Okay. Keep digging. Swifty. I mean, you can keep that if you want. 2 authorities is a lot of life. What are you looking for? The biggest possible hired claw? Dangerous card. Gotta find an answer. Demands our respect. Maybe I should have countered it and keep another claw. Draw. Okay. Okay. This is getting sus. It's a very large claw. What is our last card? Is it just a burst lightning? I think it's a burst lightning. Village, pretty good. Big. Day of Judgment, Jace. Okay. Big punch coming up. They did not use the village because they can put a counter on the hired claw with its own ability. 8. Boom. One stupid lizard must die. Should have demo field the village. That was a mistake, but it's okay. I mean, haste doesn't do much against the authorities. I'll play this Jace. And let's start milling them. Oh, your nemesis is gone. Oh, that was the tilter. That was the final straw. Yes. Good guys win. Where are they? Where are they? Bring me your aggro mages and your mid-range players. We will show them our superior powers. On the draw. Scary. It's, yep. Love a good turn 1 duress. That's okay. We'll draw the Maze Mind Tome in a minute. It'll be great. And take the Jace. They always take the Jace. They hate the Jace. Do I get out authority here? I don't think so. Against black, I think we can be patient instead. authority. You will do as you're told. Did you see that stick? They have Shieldred's Edict. They also only have 2 lands because they're a 24 land mono black deck that's on the play. And that happens pretty often, more than you'd think. They often just get stuck on 2 lands. Trust me, been there. Let's hold the 3 steps. Let's be patient. Every turn that goes by, we're getting better set up and drawing towards the cards we need, like Maze Mind Tome. And they are discarding the hand size. That's card advantage the hard way. They need a land so badly. They need a land so badly. Can I give them one? I'm gonna hold this. I might just discard it to my 3 steps. I would send you a land. I really would. The game doesn't let me. It's not my design. I didn't do this. I didn't do this. We chill. We could have tried to draw a land there, but that just takes down the 3 steps. Oh, now they got a land and they're still doing nothing. How about that? Hey. So if we draw here, we likely overdraw our hand, but we can just play the authority. So let's do it. Like, discarding the hand size is legitimate card disadvantage in a matchup like this that's going to go very long. But now there's double authority. Dude, the second they tap their mana, we're going to punch them with this anchorage, and they know it. They're terrified. They're terrified of that. Don't want that. Look at them. They'd rather discard the hand size than deploy something and get punched by this anchorage. And we just keep letting them discard their removal spells. It's awesome. It's awesome. The Magic the Gathering you always wanted to see. We'll just no more lies that duress. They don't have the mana to pay for it. And they would take 3 steps, so let's protect it. Okay. Get Lost against Mono Black hits Unholy Annex, and we try to save it for that. It also hits Liliana. Okay, here we go. We don't want to Get Lost it. We can't smite it. We could No More Lies it, but that's better against other things. I think this is a Day of Judgment. Also, we could just let them have it. Here's the thing about the Archfiend being alive. They have to kill us, and we gain so much life, and we're at 22. That's a good card. We could attack them here with the Restless Anchorage, like I talked about. But what are they gonna do to us? Nothing. So we're gonna play this book and pass, and let them tick down their Archfiend of the Dross, punch us a few times, and then they're going to have to cast Go for the Throat on it, or they're gonna have to play another creature that gets blown up by Day of Judgment. So just let it happen. Just let it happen. They have to add to the clock, or they're just gonna have to kill it anyway. See? See? But now with 2 of them, a Day of Judgment is good. Ba-boom. Feels good. We could attack with Anchorage here, but we'd take down counter spell shields, and they might have cut down. Another demon. This one doesn't have the ticking clock problem like the Archfiend. This one has to be dealt with somehow. But let's let this enter. We'd still rather use No More Lies and Get Lost on other cards. And let's keep drawing. Oh, that's a good way to deal with it. That is a really good way to deal with it. Look at that. We have too many planes. We actually can't hold up 3 steps and do this play. So we're going to do it differently. We're actually going to pay the lower cost. These Jaces aren't in a rush. We have enough of them, and unless our opponent pulls off something ridiculous like an outrageous robbery, something outrageous you could say, they can't get the Jaces out of our deck. We'll draw them eventually. But Bloodletter is not a threat in these conditions. Okay, they go Shieldred's Edict. They want to kill the Jace. I think this is a good 3 steps moment. And then we use the ability to copy the Maze Mind Tome instead of draw 2, discard 1. And we do that because a tome is 4 cards and 4 life if we're patient and buy the time we need to buy. It's actually better. There's the Annex. So they're going to get an Annex draw off this before we use Get Lost on it, because they did time it well. They made sure they got this down when we were tapped out. Yeah, we got a smart opponent. They have enough mana to unlock this, but if they unlock it, we'll Day of Judgment and we'll Get Lost. But if we Get Lost first, they'll use the map tokens on the Bloodletter and they might get it big enough to punch us. We just pass. And we wait. Patience. See what they do. We'll put a stop here in second main before they would get a draw step. There's a Liliana with open mana. That's another Get Lost target. The good news about Liliana here, we both discard to the plus. So they are also losing card advantage here, and we have a big advantage in cards. Second Bloodletter, yep. Okay, they're leaning in. They're about to get blown out of the water. Wait till after combat. Get rid of the Annex. No card draw. 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 And I'm not killing Liliana. She works for me. I'll remove her when I'm ready. But right now, her making our opponent discard is good for us. And I know that's evil, but that's the way it is. Liliana works for me. Day of Judgment. Well named for demons, I must say. And that game was over a million different ways. You can say, yeah, they didn't draw enough lands early to be competitive, but you can't look at our hand and say we weren't ready for everything that whole game. It felt good. Who will be next? Early Authority. Feels good. Feels so good. Best card in Duskmourn. Flood Farm Verge. Don't at me. Restless Reef. Uh-oh. Gonna be another tough matchup. We'll see if they have Duress or a Bat ready to go, or if they're playing flash creatures. A lot of good Dimir decks in this meta. Some would say I should play Dimir. Too many creatures for me. I prefer the less summons approach. Every time, man. Every time. Always with Duress. They go for No More Lies and not for Jace. They know about Anchorage. We could play Archive and try to hit another counterspell. What are they going to play for 3 mana? Annex? Annex? We have Get Lost. All right. Do it like this. We are ready for an Annex. They're stuck on lands too! It must be my birthday. Double Authority? Or do we hold this to discard to a Liliana? Oh, let's run it out. They still do need to kill you by draining your life. Unless they do the big combo. No, they're running Deduce. Maybe they're not the demon deck. I'm surprised they didn't do that on their turn to hit their land drop. But I guess they like their position. Okay. Okay, I really want to resolve that card. Love that. Okay, they have this. They missed a land drop. If they counter this, or this, yeah, let's go for the Jace. If they counter this, then they don't get to draw off their clue, and they showed reluctance to draw on their turn. Yeah, we use up a 3 steps from them. Okay, so they don't have a Phantom Interference. They probably run 3 or 4 3 steps ahead, and now they are doing it on their turn. That's a little desperate. Oh, they got there. But we get the books. You don't get a book. We get 2 books. That's a lot of card advantage. Let's see if they have an answer here. They are deducing. So what do we know about their deck? I can't deduce a win con yet from what I've seen. I don't know how desperately I need a counterspell from these tomes, so I don't know if I should scry or not, but I'm gonna hold. This could be a full-on card advantage matchup. If it is, we need to be ready to fight that matchup. But do they win with Doomsday Excruciator and Jace? Probably. Probably. And they could start running them at us here. There's a Jace. Okay, we draw. See what we can hit. No more lies would be good. No more lies would be good. Okay. Nothing but lies. Okay, this isn't game over though. Let's see if they go to... Let's see if they really go for the mill here. Yeah, they're just going all mill. If they hit all my Jaces, it's over. But they did not hit any. In fact, they hit very few relevant cards. One No More Lies. One Maze Mind Tome. The rest we're pretty happy to have gone. Not gonna lie. Oh! A Jace for a Jace. So we already lost one. Let's do it. Well, how do they remove a Jace on the board? They might have Shieldred's Edict. And I have 17 cards in my graveyard. This is a draw 3. I mill myself.
Plans are already
Yes, I didn't hit a Jace. And we get 3 steps? This is amazing. This is amazing. Thank you for the mill, my friend. You hooked me up perfectly. They do have the Edict. Let's go for the counter spell, see if it resolves. It's a draw 3. We have to. Got him. Wow. Okay. They're in this. Wow. What is going on right now? Oh, they're not even drawing 3. They're just going straight to the dome. We have one more Jace. We have to draw it. Okay, we have one more Jace and 14 cards, and we have to draw it. Okay. Well, we'll take that. We will take that card. So we're safe. They're at 18. I don't think we're going to win by punching them. I think we do still have to mill them. But that means we have to protect ourselves. They're at 42 cards. We'll plus this until we can't plus it no more. We'll try to set up the other Jace near the top of our library. Got a Demolition Field, but we have a Get Lost for their Reef, so we don't need that. But yeah, we're going to try to draw into the last Jace. We're going to make sure they can't mill it. They can't play Doomsday Excruciator while we have Jace on the field. And they're passing. Okay. Get Lost. Plains. Plains? 41, huh? 41. Yep, plus. Don't think I want to even spend mana on this authority. I think we just pass. Another one? Dude, too many removals. All right. Well, we can't draw into another counter spell. Let's see what's left in our deck here. One. Okay, so there's still 2 more 3 steps aheads. Okay. Draw. And we didn't draw one, but we drew the last Jace. Okay, this is gonna be scary. This is gonna be scary. How many of the right answer can they possibly have up their sleeve? They missed an early land drop, so we know their hand's all spells, but don't they run Go for the Throat? Don't they run Cut Down? Don't they run cards that are irrelevant? No! No! Okay, we need to draw No More Lies. I scry. Unbelievable! Their hand is insane!
take note of all
The only thing that can stop a Jace is more Jace. Oh my gosh.
don't understand what nothing
There was no more lies. Dude! How did they do that? So lucky. I need a bounce back. I need a recovery moment. Okay, I mean, deal with their stuff and Jace them. These are the hands I love. I just want to go first, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Going first just... it wasn't meant for me. Sure. I guess we don't need smite. And I'll take a land. Everything going well. Esper? Esper Ironcrag ramp? What? What's going on? Tome. The good book of Tome will solve all issues. But what are you doing? We get Power Stones, which I can use with my Tome. Cool. I'll hold for the card draw. I don't know what I'm up against. Demolition Field. Thran Spider, 2/4. 7 mana to look at top 7 and do something. Not on the top of things I'm afraid of. Okay, we pass. Let's let the spider hang out. I'm sure there will be something worthy of a counter spell. That is an artifact. When it enters, create a gnome with its power and toughness are equal to the number of artifacts you control. At the beginning of your main phase, tap 5 to transform it. If they transform it, we have Demolition Field. So the question is, how afraid am I of a 4/4 artifact here? I don't think I overreact to this. I think this is fine. I think I'll have better things to use a counter spell on. Rather a 5/5. Draw. Just stay cool. There's authority. Stay cool. If they tap this to transform it, not only do they use all this, they don't attack me either. So I think for this turn, we hide the Demolition Field and we deploy the authority. And hopefully they tap everything to transform the Thousand Moon Smithy, so then we just blow it up with the field. And we keep waiting for a Day of Judgment to come. Yeah, see? They're playing around counterspells with the transformation because they think that's to their advantage. But we just gotta stay patient. Could play another tome, but let's leave up counterspell shields because we're getting to the scary parts of the game. Why Esper? We've only seen white cards and artifacts. We could go for double smite. We could also go for get lost smite 1. I think we wait a little longer. Patience. Patience. Okay, they're just passing. That gives us more time to draw with our tome, which feels great. We could throw out a get lost now. The opponent can't activate their spider. And I'm not sure, like Caretaker's Talent, Planeswalkers, there's other things that get lost can hit. I really don't want to use it unless I have to. Oh no, no land? That's dangerous. Another tome. And pass. I really don't know, but I think I'll drop a smite. We don't need... Like, 2 of them can kill one thing, but that's not the best way to kill something, is it? They're incentivized to play more artifacts. Oh, that's a big artifact. Wow. Okay. This gets us No More Lies cast. Should we draw first? Let's draw first. They're tapped out. Shows just the tiniest bit of fear. And let's try to scry our way to Day of Judgment. We want them to think we're afraid. We go to 10. Another smite. Another field. We're getting close to the get lost smite play. Of course, that doesn't work, right? Because it makes the map tokens. So maybe we're getting close to double smiting. Let's play another tome. Could also play a Jace and plus it, but let's leave up counter magic. I don't know everything that's going on and it scares me. That is a really good card that has to be countered. But I don't think I want to spend the rest of my mana, even on the draw. Let's get that out of here. And another Flesh Gorger. This one entering tap gives us a life, but they have a 5/5. The 7 damage coming in. Let's see if we can scry our way to a Day of Judgment. No. It's a solution, but we don't want to put that many artifacts on their board. I think we have to keep digging. Okay. Smite here. And smite here. Taking 5 isn't so bad, especially if I play a Jace and use it on the spider. Try to draw him in. Us here. Look at top card. We surveil. Surveil into what? Demo field. Nope. We're doing just fine. Somewhere lurking in the deck is a Day of Judgment. But it is not this day. All right, 3 steps is down, but Get Lost is open. They are digging with Spider. That's what we want to see. That is definitely what we want them to be doing. It's a very expensive way to get ahead on cards, and our tomes will do better. They're attacking the Jace. That's also what we want.
You don't understand what's important.
We draw. Deduce. Okay. We scry. Still looking for the day. Still not here. Hard mode. That's okay. It happens. Deduce. See what we draw now. It could have been a land, and this would be a spot where you'd want to hit your land drop. What do they have? For 1 black, maybe a cut down? Explains a little more about the black mana they play. Maybe some scammy stuff with Steel Seraph and Flesh Gorger. They're running out the Seraph. All right, let's get an idea. Is there a Day of Judgment nearby? I scry. Okay. I'll go for this, I suppose. Gonna draw 2? I guess we'll just do like this. Leaves up the No More Lies if they have some expensive follow-up. Yeah, since I can't count on drawing a Day of Judgment, we gotta keep it up. When it enters, each opponent sacks a creature. Perfect. Love that. That is another reason they're playing black. Okay, and that's not too bad for us. Let's see if we can find a smite. I'm not too worried about this 4 mana hanging out. Okay, another Jace.
What you're thinking won't work.
Found it. Took a minute, but we got there. Another smithy. We have the demolition field. And they make one creature. I think we let this be. The Simulacrum is the card that gets out of hand. This isn't too bad for us. We kind of showed we can deal with it before. Maybe they craft here to get the, at the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses one, you gain one to try to pick away at us. Yep. No big deal. We draw and we gain. We're closing in on Jason them to death. We're getting there. And they know it. They can feel the impending doom victory.